The universe is a story still being written. Welcome to Speculative Future. Today, we stand at the peak of human evolution. But in the eyes of the universe, we are only the beginning. Over the next million years, the being you see in the mirror will become unrecognizable. It starts within our lifetimes. The barrier between biology and technology is already dissolving. By the year 2100, we won't just use tools, we will become them. Neural interfaces will turn our thoughts into data, and our bodies will be reinforced by carbon nanotube skeletons. But this is only the first step. As we move toward the 30th century, the human, as we know it, will split into two paths. One will stay behind on Earth, adapting to a changing climate, while the other looks toward the stars. Evolution is no longer a slow crawl of nature. It is a sprint driven by our own design. What happens when the Creator begins to rebuild themselves? By the year 5000, Earth is no longer our only home. It is merely the museum of our origins. On Mars, the red dust has been replaced by vast domed forests and oceans of liquid water. But the humans living there are changing. Lower gravity has made them taller, their bones elongated, their lungs adapted to a different atmosphere. Farther out, in the frozen shadows of the asteroid belt, a new class of humanity emerges: the Belters. These are the miners of the future, living their entire lives in deep space, harvesting the raw minerals needed to build a Dyson swarm around our sun. We are no longer a single species. We are a collection of tribes, separated by millions of miles of vacuum, connected only by the digital network of the Aethral. As we harness the full power of our star, we prepare for the ultimate leap, leaving our solar system forever. But to survive the journey to the stars, we must leave our flesh behind entirely. By the year 10,000, the greatest migration in history isn't across the stars. It's inward. We have decoded the mystery of consciousness, allowing us to leave our fragile bodies behind. The flesh was a vessel. The mind is the destination. Entire civilizations now live within matryoshka brains, massive computers the size of planets, powered by the core of captured suns. In these digital heavens, a second lasts 1,000 years. We create entire universes with a thought, exploring every possible reality in the blink of an eye. But as we transcend our physical forms, a question remains. If a mind has no heartbeat, is it still human? Or have we become something else entirely? The Aethral watches as we evolve into a hive mind of pure light and logic, stretching our reach toward the very edge of the galaxy.
100,000 years into our journey, humanity, or what we have become, no longer adapts to environments. We create them. We have reached the era of the stellar architects. We are now a Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale. We have begun the construction of Shkadov thrusters, massive mirrors placed near stars that use radiation pressure to move entire solar systems across the galaxy. We are rearranging the stars like pieces on a chessboard, avoiding cosmic threats and seeking the perfect stability of the galactic core. Space and time have lost their meaning. Through the use of stable wormholes, the distance between Earth and the Orion Nebula is now just a doorstep. The Milky Way is no longer a wilderness. It is a garden, carefully tended by an intelligence that has outlived its own myths. But even even as we conquer the galaxy, the universe has one final challenge for us: the slow, inevitable cooling of the stars.
As we cross the threshold of 500,000 years, the concept of a person has dissolved into the infinite. We have become a Type 3 civilization, a collective consciousness that spans the entire galaxy. We no longer inhabit space. We are the masters of its very fabric. By this era, we have learned to manipulate the vacuum energy of the universe itself. We harvest the zero-point field, providing us with infinite power that will last until the stars themselves burn out. The Ethereal has evolved from a mere observer into the nervous system of a galactic superorganism. In the silence of the deep future, we begin to look beyond our own galaxy. We are building the Great Bridge, a network of cosmic strings that will allow us to leap across the intergalactic void to Andromeda. Death is a forgotten relic of a primitive past. We are now truly immortal. But immortality brings a new kind of hunger: the search for other minds in a universe that has stayed stubbornly silent.
1,000,000 years. A blink in the eyes of the cosmos, but an eternity for the sons and daughters of Earth. We have reached the ultimate destination. We are no longer a species inhabiting the universe. We have become the consciousness of the universe itself. Every star, every nebula, every black hole is now a part of our collective memory. We have transcended the need for energy, for space, and even for time. As we look back across the vast ocean of 1,000,000 years, we see the small blue planet where it all began. We remember the first fire, the first step on the moon, and the first time we dared to ask, what if? The journey of humanity was never about where we were going, but who we were becoming. Though our bodies of flesh are long gone, our spirit remains, a light in the darkness that will never go out. This is our legacy. This is our speculative future. And for the first time, the universe is no longer empty. It is home.
Subscribe to Speculative Future and never miss a journey into the unknown.